Viva Las Vegas! It's a different kind of opening night on the Vegas Strip, but with just as much fanfare and glitz as the Stanley Cup playoffs become the headline attraction. The Vegas Golden Knights make their postseason debut against the Los Angeles Kings. More than a game, a Logic concert outside, a party in the plaza, and inside, it is showtime. Bouncing it behind the net, and the puck rolling off the stick of Riley Smith. A quick start here, and this was what the Kings were wary of, trying to weather an early storm. Back to the point. Nice toe stop there by Jonathan Quick, who might have been a little shocked by that score in Pittsburgh tonight. Nosek's got it, feeds the point. Here's Theodore, scores! And the Knights have their first Stanley Cup playoff lead.
Folin can't handle the puck. Now Thomas Nosek joins the forecheck, and it's going to work its way back to Shea Theodore. This deflects right near the net off of either Folin or Carrier. Shea Theodore, who had a fantastic, oh, that's Belmar. Belmar 41 with the tip.
Back for Doughty, quickly across. Phaneuf can let it rip, and right on. A shoulder shrug there from Marc-Andre Fleury. In behind the net, wrapped around by Schmidt, knocked down by Kopitar. Anze Kopitar in a shooting spot, fired right on. Rebound, Brown, and Fleury down as Brown gets leveled at the side of the net.
He had 81 points. This year, he best that 81 by 92 total points.
Riley Smith trying to cut in, couldn't get to the net, and Jonathan Quick will cover up. Striding back, and Doughty still looks like he's laboring a bit. Did beat Marchessault to the puck, and now it's fed ahead, and down that left flank, it's Brown, an high shot, caught by Fleury, and he'll hold on. They can't get inside the line, and turning back with speed is William Carrier. Got to the net, the weak backhand. Nosek comes up with the rebound. His shot blocked in front by Ledoux. Theodore works it back on the slingshot entry, and it's Alex Tuch to Carlson, and a hot shot gloved by Jonathan Quick. What a remarkable story he was. Tuch to the point. Across Theodore Jansen. I think Quick got a piece of that on a terrific setup for William Karlsson. Brown spins it for Kopitar. Anze Kopitar, return pass from Phaneuf. In a spot to shoot, and a nice stop there. It's kept in at the line. Good hold by Phaneuf after a fine save by Marc-Andre Fleury in the first period. Among the leaders in second and third period scoring. There's a backhand off the shoulder of Fleury. Another shot, and Fleury's got that with Kyle Clifford in front. Here's an errant pass picked off by England. A shot, Quick. And to kick that aside, Shea Theodore sends it around. Theodore still credited with the opening goal, the first ever Stanley Cup playoff goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. James Neal to Alex Tuch. His shot is blocked.
Braden McNabb and Nate Schmidt along with the Karlsson line against Kopitar.
Riley Smith has it bounced back to him. Fires off the glove, and Quick will smother the rebound.
Braden McNabb and Nate Schmidt along with the Karlsson line against Kopitar.
Riley Smith has it bounced back to him. Fires off the glove, and Quick will smother the rebound. Seam pass for Kopitar doesn't work. And it's England. Up ahead, Belmar. Got a route to the net, and that's off the shoulder of Quick. And out of play. Well, Karlsson lost an edge, and that gives Kopitar room to wheel through center. Into the zone, Carter, Doughty, down the middle. Shot a wide rebound. Oh, Brown missed an open net. How'd he miss that? And the Knights clear.
That is wide open and just pushed wide of Marc-Andre Fleury. Man, they are not shy. That puck turned over, and Nate Schmidt jumped into the play even though they're shorthanded.
Kempe gets a shot on, and a little juggling gap. Showtime again here in Vegas for Marc-Andre Fleury.
And Marc-Andre Fleury, a little juggle, a little bunt, and like his buddy Sidney Crosby, who scored out of the air tonight again, Fleury bunts it to himself and catches the puck.
Over the line comes Trevor Lewis. The Salt Lake City product can't break through. Puck loose though, and Kempe's on it. Here's Adrian Kempe swooping behind the net. Kings are changing, a shot knocked down. Rebound, Kempe, centering pass, and Lewis was tied up. Neal with 6 goals in the first 4 games, including the first 3 game winners for the Golden Knights. Here's a hot shot by Schmidt. It goes high, ricocheted to the side of the net. So a chance here, another power play, and that one whistled just wide. Another exceptional look for Tatar. That time he missed the target. It's Colin Miller firing it. A big rebound. It's rebooted for Miller across, and that one, not sure Quick got a piece of it or not, for a power play that's looked dangerous, but hasn't been able to find the back of the net. Great wheeling by Theodore. A shot, glove, stop. And a showstopper there from Jonathan Quick. John Merrill tried to spin it, got it to Marchessault off his skate. Marchessault again, shot it wide, short side. Karlsson to the point. Merrill there, shot blocked in the shooting lane. Fantenberg sprawling to clear, and Mitchell sends it out. From the corner, Bellemare tries to center, no second behind the net. Tried that swivel move in front, couldn't get it on net. But boy, that 4th line for Vegas has been prominent all night long. John Stevens looks for offense and an equalizing goal. Marchessault checked by Fantenberg. Karlsson knocked down behind the net, but stays on the puck. Here's Karlsson, what a pass, and Quick looked around behind him, but he's made the stop and holds on. What a great dish by William Karlsson. Haven't seen that very often. He's in it. Oh, Carrier got bounced there. Big stop, Quick. 8:45 remaining in the 3rd period. Karlsson, Miller with the shot, rebound. Miller tied up, Quick attacking and not giving him any net to shoot at. Back in comes Eakin, sidesteps Lewis, fires in the glove. Stopped by Quick, couldn't get it to the net, but regains possession, flips it into the slot. A bouncing puck, and Toffoli's on it. Bad angle shot, and Fleury holds on. Tanner Pearson swivels it back across the front of the net, back to Doughty, shot right on. Rebound to the line, kept in. Now knocked down there by McNabb. Alex Tuch on the attack, and here comes Miller again, dashing in. Tried the jam, and Quick's got it in that reconstructed line. Puck intercepted by Kempe, loose in front, and Iafallo couldn't take it. Kopitar tied up by Eakin. Gets it loose for Carter, to the side of the net, deflected in front, and up with it is Bellemare. Last call for the Kings, 10 seconds left. Brown ahead, Doughty over the line, Kopitar along the boards, but they're smothered, and they're not going to be able to tie it. And history's made in Vegas tonight. It's the 11th career Stanley Cup playoff shutout for Marc-Andre Fleury.
A goal 3.5 minutes into the game was the only goal. Marc-Andre Fleury was brilliant as he outduels Jonathan Quick.
Final shots 30-28 in favor of the Kings. Fleury makes all 30 in a winning effort.